Well, hey there folks, and welcome back once again to the Hop House. It's Eddie here. It's time for another beer review. If you just found us here on YouTube, I'd just get the housekeeping out of the way. Then go on, give us a thumbs up. Go on, do it. Help the channel out. Like, share, subscribe to this channel. It's the Hop House. We like hoppy beer, we like good house music. We're on the beer side, as most of the channel's been, to be honest. And we're carrying on with our supermarket IPAs, things that are readily available that you can pick up too. This is brand new. Only came out last week in Tesco. Tesco have done a rebrand. There's beers that I haven't picked up yet. So these next two beers, I actually got in a local Tesco sort of express near my work. So I've not been to a big Tesco yet because I don't tend to go to Tesco's all that often. But I've got to for some of them because at the minute there's a Vocation Triple IPA and an 11.4% Imperial Stout for a £5 a can. Yes, it's a £5 a can, but still, you can get that in a supermarket. You don't have to go to like some random bottle shops. What's all that about? Anyway, I'm really excited for this beer we've got here. Are you ready to see what we're going to review? Okay, so from Buxton Brewery. Now, this is why I'm so excited, because Buxton Brewery, I've heard about, and I've only really discovered them this year. And again, it's stuff that's available in the supermarket. So they've pushed themselves out into the supermarket. I've avoided the stuff they've done with Omnipollo. Because again, that's been a £5 a can. And it's been not really been my sort of cup of tea, really. I am a bit picky about my beers. I won't just review anything. Maybe I should. It'd get more views and probably get more likes and stuff. But I've got taste, put it that way. When I say that, that's no offence to the beers. I just mean I've got a personal taste. So there's certain styles I don't particularly like. Certain styles I've not even looked into yet. But Buxton Brewery are a brewery that I've really, 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 really enjoyed everything I've had from them so far. So far, I have had the Lupulus X, the Citra IPA, beautiful. The Axe Edge, their core IPA, tremendous, amazing. And when I went on my mini moon, went to Cheltenham, went in a few craft beer bars, and I had two Buxton breweries on draft that were out of this world. They blew me mind. So they're sort of up there with Vocation and sort of Northern Monk, really, in my, ooh, these are good. So I saw this in my local Tesco Express near work, £3 a can, and I was like, oh yes, do you want to see what it is? Should do, we're 3 minutes in. Buxton Brewery, Brithop. Brithop. It is a modern British hopped IPA. Look at that. Lovely sort of countryside-y, very Buxton, probably very Peak District. It is 6.8% on the ABV, so it's exactly the same strength as their Axe Edge, their core IPA, but this is British hopped. I'm actually quite excited about this because it's not going to be grapefruity and pithy. It's going to be hedgerow hopped. It's going to be marmaladey and spicy. So I'd expect from British hops, unless they're going to give me some British grown American style hops. There's Olicana that I've had that's like that. I know they do British, is it Chinook or British Cascade? They do UK versions of those hops. So it's a bit of a question mark. So I don't know what to expect from this beer, but I'm expecting good things because Buxton Brewery so far have delivered. I've yet to try their stouts. I've heard their stouts are out of this world. I know they sell one in Tesco and one in Morrison's. So we'll be getting some soon. I'm going to get round to it. I might actually put an order in with a brewery because I've ordered recently from a couple of breweries. I'm sort of, getting to that point where, why not? Right, get it out into the glass. There was a bit of CO2 release on the opening. Beer in the glass. Oh, it's can conditioned. I see floaters. So, it is a very light coloured. When I hold it up to the light, which unfortunately you can't see on camera, but it goes down, so you've kind of got golden blonde to really similar colour to that white IPA that I did from Aldi, the New England white IPA from Williams Brothers. Very similar colour to that. A lot stronger because that was 5.5. This is 6.8. The head's disappeared a bit quickly though. I'll jig it about a bit, see if we can get the head rejigged. But yeah, some nice carbonation up the middle that I can see. That again, I don't think you can see on camera because there's a spotlight just there. But that is a decent looking beer, and it's got bits in it that's now resting at the bottom of the glass, so it's can conditioned for £3. I really quite like Buxton Brewery, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't expecting it to be as hazy as this, with it being a British hopped IPA, but okay, they've not filtered it or unfined it. Are they trying to redo a style? I know in previous reviews I've said that I think British Best Bitter or Extra Special Bitter is going to make a bit of a comeback. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's sort of traditional British IPAs. So what do we know about traditional British IPAs? Things like the Old Empire that I did, although that did have Cascade in it. And there's a, I've not done it on the channel yet, but there is a Shepherd Neame IPA. I'm going to get a bottle of that shortly actually, because that's available in your 4 for 6 at supermarkets. That's 6.1% and it's really bitter, really harsh and bitter, but it's not American hops, it's different. The Shelby that we had, remember Shelby from Thornbridge? That was a British IPA, British hopped IPA, and that was lovely. So I'm expecting this to be that similar, like Spitfire but on acid. So that marmalade-y, spicy, hedgerow, that's kind of what we're looking for in this. Right, let's go for the nose. Put the nose in there. If you're new to the channel, we put that in there, we give it a whiff, see what we can sniff. Oh, grassy, earthy, hedgerow hop, peaty. Yeah, that's British hops through and through, that is. That is British hops through and through. Quite nice actually. Makes a change from the grapefruit, the mango, the citrus, lemon lime, pithy orange, all the usual stuff that I say. It's quite nice to go a bit retro and smell something that's, I suppose in a way, not samey. And it's really weird because IPAs and the American hop stuff is what I go to. It's my sort of, my safe zone. Oh, it smells really nice. It smells really quite peaty, earthy, hedgerow, hoppy, bitter, traditional bitter. Oh, I could get lost in that for days. I'm really having a resurgence of British hops at the minute. I have to say it's and I've only been doing this channel now for like 10 months or so. I'm not even like a year in. Look, I'm still using a cider glass for Christ's sake. I have got a new glass coming soon. Can't wait for that. Right, bottoms up down the hatch. Let's go for it. Buxton Brewery. Got to be my brewery of the year. I can't understand why I've only just discovered them now. Because I've only just started this channel in the last year, and I've not really been one to go to bottle shops and things like that. A lot of it's out of my price range. But I'm getting there. But I'm realising quality, right? I'm realising quality. So, as I've said before, you know, I don't mind paying a bit more if the quality is good. I'm getting to that point now where I'm not really bothered about getting a 10-pack of whatever beer for whatever price. But I like the classics, don't get me wrong. I'd quite happily go to a supermarket and get the 6 gold nails, the Marston's ones. So you're getting your Hobgoblin Gold, your Oxford Gold, you know, your Wainwright and things like that. You get 6 bottles and it usually work out like £8. if you go on a club card at Tesco, if you go on a special offer at Asda, probably get them for like maybe not far off £1 a bottle. And I can drink those, they're great, you know. But this, to me, is really good quality. Now again, I'm quite new, so bearing in mind, only last week we did the day of beers. Steady Rolling Man is the constant day of beer. Constant's not the right word. It's their regular core beer. Core's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Core. And I thought it was okay, but it didn't blow me away. Whereas every beer I've had from Buxton has blown me away. It's hoppy, it's bitter, it's thick mouthfeel. It does feel like it's brewed with oats or something. I know there's some sediment in there as well. Oh, it follows through. Marmalade, spicy, bitter, hoppy. It carries on at the back end. This tart aftertaste of marmalade, tart fruitness, and some cracked pepper on top, and that sort of hedgerowy, hoppy. Wow. Buxton Brewery. Right, let's do some laser vision. I'm having an orgasm over this beer. That's all that about. Apologies if the lighting's just going to keep cutting that out, isn't it? Can I pull it back a bit? There you go. You're not going to really see it as much, are you? But oh my word. Look at how that laces. Oh. Don't think you're going to pick it up on camera, but the way, I always say the way that the bubbles chase the head of the glass, but when you tilt it, they rise up from almost like here. It's magic. It really is. That is sensational. That might be one of my favourite beers of the year. I said that about Axe Edge. They just keep delivering. Really bitter. Traditional bitter though. So marmalade, aftertaste, tart, marmalade, bitter, some cracked pepper on top. Chuck in some brambles or stinging nettles or thorns, and then just put it in a blender and drink it, and that's kind of what you get. Which is a really odd description and probably doesn't sound pleasant to a lot of people, but it really is. If you're into your beer, try that. £3 that is, in Tesco at the minute. Modern British hop IPA, I couldn't put it better. Right, let's see what it says on the side of the can. So it just quite simply says, an all British grown IPA showcasing some of the most exciting and aromatic new hops to be delivered by British hop growers. Doesn't state what the hops are, I don't think, but it contains barley, oats, wheats, hops and yeast. So it's got oats in it, that's why it's as cloudy as it is. Definitely traditional British. It's bitter on the tart sense. I wouldn't necessarily... Is it citrusy? No. Touch of grapefruit maybe, but to me it's that marmalade tartness. It's like Fuggles and Goldings on acid. So does it contain... I've had a couple of beers recently that contains Olicana, which is quite a new hop, but it's British grown, but it does contain some slight citrus aspects, so maybe there's some Olicana in this. Oh, it smells so British. I think this is going to have to get, because I'm 14 minutes in, and I'm so excited about this beer that I think I might cry. So I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up, and I'd put my feet in there if I could. So it'd be 2 thumbs and 2 feet. But I can't. 2 feet. There you go. It's as close as you're going to get. It's about as acrobatic as I get. 2 thumbs, 2 feet. That is in my mind right now for Beer of the Year, which is overtaking Axe Edge, which was also a Buxton Brewery beer. And their session IPA that I had on draft is probably the best draft beer I've had all year. Buxton Brewery. Go check them out. BuxtonBrewery.co.uk, I believe, is their website. Yes, I've got to go there. I'm gonna have to go to Buxton. Christ knows when. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's a bit carbonated though, so watch yourselves. Right, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you again for another beer review right here on the Hop House. Ciao for now, people. Get it, it's really good.